What's going on, everybody? Hopefully, you all are having a wonderful time on this Friday Eve. We have made it. Can you believe it? This is the final episode regarding creating a planner or any type of low content product on Amazon. So, I cannot wait to show you guys what has come through. Man, we are at the finish line here. So now that we've created that product and went through that publishing process, now the fun begins. But without further ado, gotta pay the bills. So first off, I want to say thank you to the Alive Podcast Network for hosting this live shows for this point forward. Man, I cannot wait. We have so much going on, so much to do. And for that, because we're finally down at this last go around, I will be giving away a book today. So if you're not here for this book, man, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm going to be giving away a book for those of you who are going to college or have kids who are in college by my guy, Chris Corinthian, who has recently did an amazing job and actually has his own TV show discussing about finances. So yeah, we're going to give that book away, and I just want to make sure that we get that through. So before we dive into that, let's go on and get the intro to the show so we can continue on to have such a successful podcast. All right, hold on.
You're listening to the About That Wallet podcast. We'll be right back after these messages.
Even the best and the brightest this world has to offer have coaches and mentors. Build strong money-making behaviors by applying financial concepts and strategies with Anthony Weaver on the About That Wallet show. It's time to get off the bench and get in the game. Now, here's your host, Anthony Weaver.
What up? So, as you see on my screen, for those of you who are listening to the audio only, we have the planner. Okay? The planner is fully alive, and we are on the Alive Podcast Network. So, what this means is that we have taken something that we were thinking about, and then we moved on to started creating something like digitally. And from that digital product, we wound up taking it to the next level by making sure that it's available for everybody to purchase. And this is what I'm talking about. It's like you have to be honest and true to yourself and being willing to take yourself to that next level by making sure that you are about that wallet. So what I want to talk to you about today is a little bit behind the scenes. So when it comes to creating this product, I want to make sure I'll be very clear. This is coming with a warning. And for those of you who are true and fully understand that what we created is really not really a book. So I want to be very clear about that. What we created is mostly a planner through this process, and however, a true planner is not classified as a book. So when it comes to creating a product, you want to go ahead on and just write out a full book. And there are multiple ways to do that on the full filling out the content and in between, I guess you could say, the binding, or some people call it the insides. And when it comes to creating your insides for your particular book, there are multiple ways of doing that. However, what I just showed you over these past 3 episodes was teaching you how to take your long form content, your book that you created, say, even if it's like a journal-esque, I mean, you still really don't want to call it a journal. Give it more context. You know what I'm saying? Even like write out your book, and then you can have like line items just for people to do activities in your book. to kind of help get those numbers up if you really want to get like 100 pages or even 89 pages or something like that. Now, having such a product in a book like that will allow you to then go ahead on and market it out as a book, whatever genre you feel that is you're comfortable with, whatever genre that you feel that this book will take you to the next level, or whatever this book that you've created is going to help and assist. So one of the things that you can do is actually go through any of these, I would say, multi-language, what they call it. I don't want to say that they all chat GPTs, but I mean those different products, AI products that you can actually ask them, say, hey, what does this book, just give it the title and say, hey, what would be the best suited in category inside Amazon? And it will walk you through which one of those are for your particular book. Now, you can also say, hey, which book would this actually succeed in? And actually it can scan all of Amazon and be like, I think your book will be perfect in this particular area. So I want you to keep that in mind when you are looking to actually publish your book. Now, secondly, you want to look into the graphics of the book. What I did was I created a basic graphic so that you can actually utilize, and it's very simple, with a duck and a pirate uniform. Like, I mean, that was it. And it's on the beach. So the reason why I did it that way was just to show that you can do this. Now, moreover, for those of you who just looking to say like, I really don't like the feel of that particular cover, you can go back and change the cover if you like. There's nothing wrong with it. Also, on the KDP platform, which is the Kindle Direct Publishing platform, you can go back to the product and actually change what category it is in. So you're not fully locked into whatever category. Let's go ahead on and see if I can take a look into the. So if you actually want to get the book that I just created, you can actually go to Amazon right now. Type in 2025 Anthony Weaver. Don't ask me why, but it works. I'm the top one up there. It's pretty cool to see, because this is a planner for next year. Remember, I was just teaching everybody how to start planning for next year. Don't plan for this year. Unless you're pretty talented, you got this process done, nice and easy, have fun at it. But keep in mind, when it comes to doing this, that I'm planning in the future. Now, I might be able to come up with another book or another product, like a coloring book or something like that, that I can actually put out there. However, a lot of people complain to say like, hey, these pages are paper thin. They're not the best quality. I will tell you that, because I got mine right here, 2 copies with me. So because I got the 2 copies with me, I was actually, because you can't resell them because it's right here, I'm actually just do these for random giveaways for people that I see in person who recently subscribed to the show. Be like, hey, have you checked out my podcast on the Live Podcast Network? And I would just give them one of these. And these are good books to just give away too. So I got the habit tracker. Y'all watch me do all of this. So all of this is here and it's great. The only thing about it I'm worried about is that these pens, the ones that really have a lot of ink and bleed through, they more than likely probably won't suit well for this, because then you can see through the pages. But I have to say, overall, the process was nice and easy, straightforward, and you can actually do it yourself. And I've walked you through it. A lot of these other YouTube channels will say, hey, you can do this in like 15 minutes. No, this stuff takes time. And it takes time to edit, plan out how do you want it done, what do you want it to look like, how to back it. Like, we went through all of that. But now let's think about it from a marketing perspective. What does having a book really get you? What does having a product that you can hand out to somebody that is going to be utilizing or looking at you and your business, how is that really going to help you? So one of the ways you can think about it, say there's a class that you've been teaching for your business for a long time, and you're like, man, I really wish I had something that people can walk away from that's not digital, which means that they had to go out and use their own ink to try to utilize your product. Now they got to go out and print it. But how much extra would it really be for you to go ahead on and just say, hey, thank you for being part of this program. Here's my book. I just want to say, it's been a pleasure meeting you. So yes, you can do something like this just as a giveaway. Now I can utilize these at a conference or something like that and just say like, hey, take a photo with me with my book. It's straightforward. Or you can even just say like, hey, you're at a random party or something like that, and you just want to introduce yourself, networking, and be like, oh yeah, my book is up on Amazon right now. You can go get it. Like, you can have so many different things with it. But being able to market yourself and show the case that you are the expert, this is the way to go. You don't have to worry about being a publisher. You don't have to worry about all these other things. Amazon has your back. And on top of that, because it's a low cost printing of it, you're getting a 60-40 split. They doing all the work anyway. You're getting the 60% because it's your idea, your work. You put a lot of effort into creating this product. They just printing it and shipping it off to whoever. They handling all the logistics out of the house. You just got to handle the marketing because they provided the platform. Now you just got to bring the people. Keep in mind, they have over 3 billion. Yeah, I think we looked it up. It's about at least 700 million people on this platform, which is ridiculous. So, putting it out there, it's not bad. Now, for me, I actually put it out there for only a nice going price of $7.27. And I figured, depending on what religion you are, 7 is a sign of completion. So I was like, can't end it off better than that. 7.27. It's not a bad number. And plus you can get it in 2 days shipping. Get it right away. So, I did utilize AI for a little bit for the description for this book. However, they don't have the options for me to look into the book, which you would think it would. And I did find out though, if you have the Amazon app, you can actually upload photos that you've taken on your phone to showcase that. Or I wonder if I can actually update. So if I wanted to show inside, or if I went to a flipbook program to see if my product can actually do the insides, I do a screenshot or something like that. Let me see if I can do that. Let me know if the music is too loud for you guys who are watching right now, because I'm actually just testing out a few things. Just wanted to see what it sounds like for you guys. Let's see here, because we can learn today. Because in order for us to market, a lot of times you want to see the front, you want to see the back, you want to see how everything is set up. So we got all the additions. I only put in there just to print out, which is fine. And then we have that's mostly it. So let's go ahead on. And since we already in here, and this is because when you have the business account, they give you all this extra business stuff. It is what it is. So what do you want to do? Everybody want to make some money. But a lot of people don't want to do what the 1% are doing. And it's not even just the 1%. A lot of people don't even want to do what the 20% or even 51% are doing. Or even the 49%. It just boggles my mind sometimes. It's you complain about everybody else, but what are you doing to actually take yourself to that next level? All right, so this is the back end of the KDP. So my book is published. It was a lot of back and forth because they said it's a lot of confusion for those of you who've watched me do this before, and there was a lot of confusion the first time. So what happened was, I think I had on here like a monthly and annual planner and all that stuff like that. So I had to remove like the annual piece, just kept it as a monthly thing so it's not vague, and put the actual size of the book instead of in different areas. So that's been helpful. And so let's see. I can link it to an existing ebook. I can create a Kindle ebook from it. I can edit these contents and pricing, request proofs. Let's see if I can zoom in for you guys so you can see that. Doesn't allow me to see. So I can order more proofs, which I call as an author copy. And I can just set this up, which is pretty cool. And I can set what place, and the max I can order is 999 copies at one time, which is pretty amazing. So it seemed like Amazon was like, look, if you want to order, 800 of these for a school, or you want to hand out, go for it. Let me see. So zooming in, we say request proofs. You say order author copies, promote and advertise, archive title, add series, and unpublished print book. So let's see. We want to click on promote and advertise. Let's see what they have here. So I'm walking you through this whole process because this is the marketing side of KDP. For those of you who've never seen it before, you're seeing it now. And for those of you who are listening to my voice in this process, I would say just come on over to YouTube, like and subscribe. If you like what you heard so far, please go down and like it. If you're enjoying it, please let me know if you're enjoying it or not, because we've spent hours with each other putting this together, and I hope y'all enjoying it, because y'all could be anywhere else, but you're here with me today, and I greatly appreciate it. So they have A+ content. With this content, you can add images, text, and all this fun stuff to your page. Give more information for a buyer inside your book. Now, this is cool. This is new. Actually, they do say it's new. Let's see. Get started with the A+ content. I never went through this process. So this is actually pretty new. Let's say A+ content allows you to add images, text, and comparison tables to your Amazon digital page to engage readers and give them more information as they are considering buying your book. And A+ content to your digital page to make your book stand out, content readers with your books, and connect readers with your books and share more about your author's story. Get started now and browse the below to help pages and more. Okay, let's see. We got to create content. Now this looks nice. Let's talk about how it works. Let's check it out how it works. Let's see if I can open this up on the YouTube. Unless I could play sound in here. Let's see if I can find out in a second. Let me get rid of this background music. See what they got to say. All right. It seemed like it's just all like this. Oh, there we go.
You can use to enhance your Amazon detail page with rich text and images. Use A+ content to help your book stand out, connect readers with your books, and share more about your author's story. The A+ content you create will appear in a section on your Amazon detail page titled from the publisher. The exact location of this section may vary, but readers will find it while scrolling. To create A+ content, sign into your KDP account and go to the marketing page. Scroll to the A+ content section. Choose a marketplace for your content to appear in from the drop-down menu, and click Manage A+ content. This will take you to the A Plus Content Manager page. Click Start Creating A Plus Content and enter a name for your content to get started. Build your content using pre-designed layouts called modules. Click the Add Module button to choose from approximately 17 different layout options, including banners, comparison charts, and images with text in different configurations. You can stack up to 7 different modules to make your content unique. In this example, the standard image and light text overlay was stacked above the standard single image and sidebar module to create this author bio. If you've published multiple books, or a series of books, consider adding the standard comparison chart to highlight your other titles, their suggested reading order, or key features of your book such as page count, age group, or available formats. Once you add a module, it appears in the tool for you to edit by adding your text and uploading your images in the spaces provided. The image fields provide you with the width and height measurements, so you can size your images correctly before you upload them. Be sure to add image keywords, which are short phrases used to describe what's being shown in a corresponding image. This aids in accessibility, and can also help readers find your titles. Once you've created your A+ content, click Next, Apply ASINs. On the Content Details page, search for the ASINs that you'd like to feature A+ content. When you're finished, click Apply Content. To complete the process, click Next. Review and submit. Preview your content and, when you're ready to publish, click Submit for approval. Read the notice before confirming that you would like to submit your content. All content in compliance with our A+ content guidelines will appear on your detail page within 8 business days. If your content requires changes, we'll send you an email with further instructions. For more information, including
They not lying about those sending out those emails. I mean, they are quick with it. As soon as I click submit, I think within maybe 2 hours, maybe 3, they write back like, hey, that's still confusing in your title and also in your description. They'll let you know where you need fixing. So just keeping y'all posted.
detailed steps on how to create, update, and delete A+ content, visit our help pages linked in the description below. Thanks for using Amazon KDP. Happy publishing!
So, for those of you who are looking, again, so you see how my page is set up, where it's just kind of plain Jane, and it just kind of scroll through, nothing from the author or anything like that, just product details, and then that's it. So I don't have any reviews because it just got published last week, and I wanted to make sure that I showcase with you all what it looks like once you get it published on Amazon, just straight out the box. Now, once it gets published, that's the only time you can see the A+ content. So I just want to keep that posted for you all. Now, one thing you can do, as it also mentioned, is that you can also upload your images. And when I say upload your images, you want to make sure that you upload the images that you've already taken. So say that you ordered those author copies, or even the watermark ones that says not for resale. You don't have to showcase the front of the book because the inside pages aren't labeled as not for resale. So you can actually go out there and showcase the pages as needed and just take a photo and upload it to your A+ content so that you can actually start marketing this thing. And I do challenge you all to just just take a look at what I've been doing. Again, this is me as a learning experience because this will help me when I'm finally ready to produce my own book. I will be able to provide that value to a book with more context than having the book with very little context, if that makes sense. And because you're having that ability of having more context and going through this process once you master that process, then you can go back through and this will be a piece of cake. So I want to leave you all with that today. This is going to be a very short episode. I don't have a lot of people on right now with the live joining me, so I will not be able to give away a book, unfortunately. However, I do wish you all the best in your journey. And if you have any questions, or even if you want to leave me a voicemail, I actually created a brand new project on my website. I'm so excited um, to tell you all. So let's check out my website. If those of you who have never seen my website, please just go to aboutthatwallet.com. You can scroll through and have at the very bottom here, go past the collection. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can say send a voice message to Anthony Weaver. Just click the button to record. And then when you click record, you listen to it, then you send it off. And I would love to play your questions during the live show so that we can go ahead on and give you your feedback as needed. All right. And also like, subscribe, and all the other places. And I look forward to hearing more about you. All right, everybody. Stay tuned for next week. I think this is going to be the end of this particular live regarding the planners, because the next thing we got to dive into, which is, remember, we playing the offense. We are going to, I'm going to start talking about some stocks, start talking about some Bitcoin, more than likely how to read stocks. Not to say to select these ones and these are ones that I recommend, how things are going, but also how to utilize stocks. What are you looking at? What are you hearing from the news? And when they saying like bonus points and it went down by, 2 basis points, not bonus points, basis points, 2 basis points, or it went up 200 points. Like, what does that mean? And also how to read charts. That's going to be very important because for those of you who are new to investing or haven't taken time out to really invest in learning how to invest, this is going to be a very educational process. And I'm going to take you step by step on how to do that. Now, I understand that it can be visual, but you can also learn about this audibly as well. So I'm going to walk you through step by step. And also, I'm actually adding this to the June newsletter that will be going out on Monday, God willingly, because I have a lot going on. Because I'm combining May and June with this information. But I will be talking about how to read candlesticks inside the chart. And also, let's see what else I got going on. Oh, a couple of conferences I'm so excited about. I just can't wait to share with you guys what's going to happen, what's going on. And I will be giving away talking about grants as well. So if you guys have not signed up for my newsletter, I'm going to start putting in a section talking about grants that are available. Probably do like 2 or 3 per month that you can kind of check out. Some of the cool things that the IRS have available, like some of these credit unions have available, what's going on with the banking industry. And I'm going to try to get in some more crypto as well for the live shows. And I mean, I just have a lot coming up because my season 5, I really want to make sure it kicks off with a bang. You're getting everything directly from public stuff, private stuff, and then also things that you can do by yourself, because we're going to be playing offense. Season 5 for the About That Wallet platform is going to be season 5 for these live shows. This is just a tail end. But what I'm going to start doing also, because these are live shows, I'm going to start calling it Short Change, where I'm going to be bringing in some snippets from my live shows, and I'm going to be posting those up onto the platform so you can get this information immediately so that you can go ahead on and be successful. All right. So if there's anything that you guys want to talk about or discuss, please shoot me an email at anthony@aboutthatwallet.com, or you can leave a voice message at aboutthatwallet.com. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, leave a voice message. All right, everybody. Y'all be safe. I'm out. Peace. Deuces.